Jerry Mallory here, SBNationPrivateTrade.com, rocking the big, huge mustache, here to talk about the Detroit Lions. Oh, happy day, winning on Thanksgiving, doubling up the score on the Chicago Bears, 34-17. That's good. The offense starting to click. We got in the end zone not once, not twice, but 4 times. But where is this team? And that's what we're going to look at. 12 games in the books, 4 games to go. Who are they? What is this team? What is their ceiling? What is their basement? I think the last few weeks have been telling. The game against Chicago shows that, yeah, we're better than average. You know, if you're not a top flight team, especially at home, we're probably going to have our way with you. But what does that mean in the grand scheme? Not a whole lot. We're better than a 5-17. The last 2 weeks prior to that showed us a lot. You know, the New England Patriot game, maybe that says we're not quite ready. We're not quite up there with the big dogs just yet. When I say big dogs, that's only a handful of teams, maybe 3 or 4. So we're not up there yet, maybe. At least that game showed that we weren't. Now, the Arizona game, it was a loss, but the way I look at it, it was close, 1 score. You know, as bad as our offense has been, if our defense holds the team to 14 points, we have a shot. I don't care what game it is. A really good defense, and we didn't bring our A game, but I feel like, you know, if we play that game again on a neutral field, if we play that game at Ford Field, we have a great chance, and I'm actually picking the Lions to win. Hey, we can go back to Arizona if we play that game again. I'm not going to sit here and say we have no chance. We can hang. We're in that level, in that ilk, in my opinion, with the Arizona Cardinals, specifically with their quarterback situation being as it is. I know they have the best record in the league, but they aren't one of the top 4 or 5 teams, in my opinion, just yet. They have to prove it and go deep in the playoffs. So where does that put the Lions, though? 4 games left, 2 at home, 2 on the road. We know who they are. These are all big games. 3 of them, very winnable. At home against Tampa and Minnesota, you're supposed to win those games. If you don't win those games, you don't deserve to make the playoffs, to win your division, etc., etc. Now, the Chicago game, that's going to be hard because it's in the winter. It's a division rival, and it's on the road. But if you're better, if you want to be NFC North winner, you got to win that game. Now, you lose that game, yeah, maybe we're a wild card type team. And so, obviously, Green Bay at the very end. I think that game is going to decide the winner of this division. At this point, you have to be leaning toward the Green Bay Packers until they show some chinks in their armor, which they've not really shown as of late. You know, until they stop scoring 50 points a game, you have to say at home, you know, Green Bay will probably be favored in that game. You got to give them the odds to win that one. You got to give them the nudge. Doesn't mean our boys couldn't pull it off. So where do I put them? It's tough. We're right there close to division contenders. I think we'll fall a little bit shy. We'll win 10, 11 games, and we will probably get into the playoffs with that record. I don't think a team in the NFL, specifically the NFC, exists that will want to face us in the playoffs. Wild card or not, dangerous team. And I think we'll be one of those teams where, man, you look at our defense, the line, you know, Calvin getting healthier. This will be a very scary team. But you want to win that division. You want to get that home field advantage. Ford Field, rocking the house for the playoffs. Going to be tough, though. Big game this Sunday. And so that's where I'm at. On the cusp of the division, but possibly fall just a little bit short. What's your opinion of this team? How good are we? You know, you can say in a number, maybe they're the 5th team or the 6th team. You can say how far you think they'll go. You know, I got some friends that think they won't even make the playoffs. They're going to collapse at the end of the season like they've always done. Well, this is your opportunity to give us your opinion. Where do you think they'll fall? So until then, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, this has been Jerry Mallory for SB Nation and PrivateTrade.com.